Yo, Wagwan, it's your boy, brother Noomsi, alongside my co-host, Time Zone Dave, Wagwan, what's good, boy?
What's happening?
Yes, sir. We in here. This is a special edition of the Sports Time Zone. This is the Super Bowl Special edition. I got some really dope guests with us today. Also, I want to remind everybody before we jump in, make sure y'all hit that subscribe, like, and share. Continue to support your boy. Continue to support the movement. We're going to keep on giving you fire content. This is the only podcast out there giving you two different generations take on sports and everything that's related to sports. So without further ado, I also want to send a special salute, a special shout out to KE Creations for hooking up some of the designs that you see behind me. So any of y'all looking for some graphic design, holla at KE Creations. Also, holla at my man, Gene Finnegan, who put together that dope logo that y'all see in the upper right-hand corner. So if any of y'all are looking for some logos or any kind of graphic designs to be put online or on a computer, holla at me and I will put you in touch with my man, Gene Finnegan. All right. Next, we have a sponsor. We now have a sponsor for the Sports Time Zone, y'all. We got, if you notice, what I'm rocking right now is the Good Life clothing line. My man Joe Leo, part of the Good Life clothing line. If y'all looking to get, shirts, he do jackets, he do hoodies, independent, black-owned success story. We out here trying to support each other and make it happen. As y'all can see, he does really dope work. This is just the shirt that I got on right now. But y'all see the link right there. If y'all looking to get some dope gear, get freshly dipped, as they used to say back in the day. I know a lot of y'all youngsters don't know what freshly dipped means, but that means if you're trying to get jiggy with this shit, then y'all make sure y'all holler at my man at Joe Leo at the Good Life clothing line. Now, we got some really dope guests that's joining us today. We got my man, Pressure for Real, representing the Dallas Cowboys, also representing the Oklahoma Sooners football program.
Let's get it.
Yo, welcome to the show, man. Diehard Cowboy fan, life of every party, top level PlayStation Network gamer, and Madden monster. So if y'all want the smoke, if y'all looking for that smoke, y'all get at my man Pressure for Real. He down to bust your heads up on Madden or any other game that you looking to get on the PlayStation Network. So shout out to you for being on the show. Man, I don't even know where to start with you right now. I there's a couple of different things that I want to get into before we get to the other guests. But first and foremost, tell us a little bit about your background as far as a Madden gamer. I saw you was playing Madden a little bit earlier today. How did that turn out for you? I don't know if you got your head bust or if you did the head busting, but how did that turn out for you?
First off, thank you for having me on. I appreciate it. Secondly, you know how I know when I'm on that Madden. Don't even play with me. Don't come at me.
Don't come. I already know from experience. You ain't gotta embarrass me out here.
It's all great.
You definitely put that work on. So what's your overall record online in Madden? Like if you had to over the last 2 years, let's say, what would you say your win to loss ratio is on Madden?
I would say 70-30 with wins. I don't really do the head-to-head. I've been on MUT, which is Madden Ultimate Team, and you get different cards. Kind of play it like the stock market. You see some cards cheap, get those, snipe them. Then you can sell them, use them, sell your old cards.
Oh,
so it's
I don't really a whole different lane.
Oh man, it's real out there. But the thing about it is a lot of times you'll see people that buy their teams, right? And you can tell because their cards are just stupid.
You mean like the Cowboys in the 90s?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah, real stupid. Real stupid.
I'm just messing with you. So
And we need to get back to that.
is that who
Get
you run
back
with
to
on
that.
Madden, or do
That
you play
free
with other
agency,
teams too?
That free agency, get back to that. Make it happen. You know what I mean? But we'll
Is
get to
that
the Cowboys.
is that your team on Madden? Is that who you play with on Madden, or you run with other teams too?
No,
Cowboys all day.
Always
Okay,
Cowboys.
I kind of figured that.
Yeah, always Cowboys.
Now, again, this is the Super Bowl edition of the show, so I got to ask you real quick, who do you got in this Super Bowl game between the San Francisco 49ers and Kansas City Chiefs? Give me a score and give me your keys to victory. What do you see happening?
I'm going 24-17, and I'm going with the Chefs, or should I say Chiefs? So the keys to victory, I'm going to talk about Purdy first. Because he's been loose with this ball the last 3 to 4 weeks. Even in the championship game, he had a couple picks that should have been got, but they couldn't hold on. So I think that 49ers have a great team. They solid, but I think Purdy will kind of make a couple mistakes. And you look at Debo, he's been injured a little bit.
Yeah, he had that shoulder thing going on.
Right, and his foot. So depending on how that goes, and without Debo, they're not the same team. We all know that.
We do.
You look
we
at
do.
Mahomes, he's got guys dropping balls, pause, every game.
Heavy pause on that.
Yeah, every game, but he still finds a way to win. So as long as Kelsey's there and their defense has been playing strong, so I'm going with the Chiefs.
Okay, you got the Chiefs. Give me a score.
24-17, brother.
Okay, 24-17. Y'all heard it. Pressure for real. The Madden extraordinaire did just call it out for the Kansas City.
I got a couple on it myself out on the streets. So if y'all want to get that money, you know what?
Y'all see his ID down there. Y'all can get at him. Send him an inbox message on PlayStation Network or however you want to get at him. That's my man, yo. Thanks again for being on the show. We got some more questions for you coming up in a little bit, but I want to move on to our next guest that's joining us. Now, this brother here is the reigning stand-up comedy champion in Temple and Waco, Texas. Third generation Detroit Lions fan, Detroit basketball ambassador, LeBron James fan, social media personality, host and founder of Diesel Funny as Hell, YouTube sensation, two-time divorcee, and my dear friend, Mr. Let Them Sleep himself, the incomparable Diesel Greasel. Welcome to the show.
What up, though? What up, though?
What up, though?
Y'all finally start letting real niggas on the show. This is a beautiful thing, bro.
That's what I'm talking about, Diesel. Welcome again to the show, man. I just wanted to ask you real quick, you have a platform, you have a podcast, you're doing big things out here in the social media world. Tell us a little bit about your platform and some of the content that you do and how some of these people can hear you. How can they see you? Where can they find you on social media?
Yeah, man. I'm the incomparable Diesel Greasel. You can find me on Instagram at Professionally Black. On Facebook at the same name, Diesel Greasel, as y'all see it spelled there with a space. I am a professional comedian. I like to make people laugh, man. I'm a sports junkie, man. I love sports, man. But as y'all know, man, I cheer for slaves, man. I don't cheer for plantation owners, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, that's why I rock with LeBron and was like, nigga, like, I ain't never owned a team, but I have played the sport, so I cheer for what I can identify with, man. But
okay,
shit, man, I like to share information, man. I like to see people win, man, and I like to say that Jerry Jones is a racist. and I don't know how anybody could support that organization. You know, like, if you know better, you would do better, sir.
Shots fired.
Lucky for you don't got to root for us. Lucky
Shots
for
fired
we'll
on that one, Diesel. Definitely shots fired, man. Well, again, I appreciate you being on the show, man, and sharing some of your time with us. Again, same thing for you. Who do you got in this upcoming Super Bowl game between the Chiefs and the 49ers, and what do you see as the keys to victory, and how do you see this whole thing playing out?
First off, all this shit is rigged. The shit is rigged. The Lions should have been in the Super Bowl. You saw the second half, the Lions gave the game away. The fix was in. Niggas dropping interceptions. Niggas dropping wide open passes. The shit looked bad.
For real.
Curry ain't that good. The Niners ain't that good. I think the Chiefs gonna tap that ass. I got my money on the light-skinned Steph Curry, Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? I call him because he's the best quarterback I ever fucking seen. It's like you know what?
Ever seen?
And man, easily Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback I ever seen. He do shit with the ball I never seen nobody else do, and he would take off on your ass and run. Like that's the thing that they forget about Patrick. Patrick get many first downs with them legs, man. You know,
he does.
The nigga is unstoppable. Like he figure out a way, and I really am a Patrick Mahomes senior fan. His daddy the coolest nigga ever, man. You know
and
what I'm
he
saying?
don't mind drinking and driving.
Hey,
Like before my son is trying to get another LeBron.
What's understood ain't got to be explained. In the words of Eddie Griffin, you ain't supposed to drink and drive. Well, how the fuck I'm supposed to get home? You know
why would I have bars in that parking lot?
Yo, Dave, you hear this? Oh man, that's what's up. That's a beautiful thing. So what's give me a score, Diesel.
Honestly, man, I think the Chiefs gonna tap that ass, man. 31-17.
Ooh, so you saying it's not even really gonna be close? Like
31-17. The Niners can't stop the run. Y'all seen that? The Niners can't stop the run. That little Puerto Rican nigga the Chiefs got, Isaiah Pacheco. He about to skeet out on them niggas.
Runs hard.
And that's Dave's boy. Yo, that's your boy, Pacheco.
That nigga be good, but the Chiefs might have a better defense than the Niners right now, bro. Because people forget that the Chiefs got a top 10 defense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so it ain't like the Niners offense is unstoppable. Like, and I think Purdy gonna turn the ball over, like my man Pressure was saying. I think Purdy is known to throw a pick or two, you know, when it matters, and that's all it takes.
Okay. So we got a couple of them going with the Kansas City Chiefs. Yours truly in Time Zone Dave. We already gave our picks last week. We both in agreement that the Kansas City Chiefs. So far, we got everybody going with the Chiefs. Now, my next guest.
I've been a Chiefs fan all year. This is all real life. Like
all year.
Chiefs been my team.
He's been riding with the Chiefs all year long, even when they was looking shabby and everybody.
He said all year. I've been
riding. Yeah. We are all lifelong fans for the teams that we represent. So yeah, definitely. And Dave, I gotta give you your props because you never wavered. Even on the times on the show where I would come on and be like, yeah, I don't know about them, but Dave would always stay consistent on them boys. So I'm a believer now in Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs. So salute the Time Zone Dave for always sticking with
man. Y'all better stop sleeping on him, man. This is the biggest game. This is a legacy game, man. He win this back to back. It's over.
I don't.
All right. Well, the current generation or the new generation has spoken, in the words of Time Zone Dave. Next guest that we got on the show, I like to really give a super dope big up to my mans, and I really appreciate him taking the time to come out here. He is a New York native, a diehard New York Knicks and New York Giants fan. He's also the host of Knicks and Ish podcast, a podcast that yours truly, myself, I was a guest on that show a couple of times last year during the playoffs. So I appreciate you for plugging me into that, my man, K-Rod. Social media influencer extraordinaire, my man, K-Rod. Welcome to the show, my brother.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for having me on.
Of course. You know, we go back like 4 flats. This is my man's from for many years. I definitely want to welcome you to the show. And in addition to that, I want you to just tell the people a little bit about your platform. Tell us a little bit about your podcast, about Knicks and Ish, some of the upcoming things that you may have going on as far as social media. How can the people find you? So give us a little bit of information about that.
First of all, the name is Knicks and Ish. We on all platforms, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Discord, and Twitch as well. And we just, we do recaps after every game. And we also do, talk just random Knicks and Ish and other sports as well. It's not just Knicks. Most of the time we talk Knicks. But if other
Like a
things,
true
if
New
other
Yorker
things,
would.
word, if other things pop up, then that's when the ish comes apart and we start talking other shit. But other than that, it's all about the Knicks, man.
Yeah, I definitely remember that. You had me on the show during the playoff last year, and I was able to get into a little debates with some of your other hosts on the show. So it was a really dope experience. But yeah, again, this is the Super Bowl special edition. So I have to ask you one more time. I have to ask you, who do you like in this upcoming Super Bowl matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the 49ers? Give me a score. And what do you see as the keys for victory, and how do you think it's going to play out?
I think I gotta say the Chiefs, man. I gotta say the Chiefs. I think Pat Mahomes is playing on another level right now. I just don't see the 49ers being able to stop them. It's gonna take a lot, right?
Hold on, are you just hating because they the NFC and y'all boys stunk it up this year in the NFC? Is that why your motivation?
We stunk it up bad this year. We stunk it up bad this year. I don't know, man. Like I watched the play. I just feel like if the Lions, like your man said, if the Lions didn't drop the ball, we'd be talking about Detroit and Kansas City in the Super Bowl. I just feel like the way Kansas City stopped Lamar Jackson while he was at his best was pretty impressive to me. That defense, the way they played Lamar Jackson to me was super impressive, man. Like they had him, they made him look like a rookie again. It was impressive. And then you got Patrick Mahomes, man. Like that dude is a whiz. So I have them actually. It's funny because when your man said his score, I laughed because I had them winning the same way, 31-17.
Okay, so we got So y'all boys, Dave, they saying you.
Hey, that's built to ass.
Looking like a cab driver, and I believe him. Right now, homie look like a cab driver in New York. I believe him.
If y'all saying that score like that, that's built to ass.
Nah, real talk, like Patrick Mahomes is different. So, and my father loves him because his pops is a Met fan. So my pops is always raving about Patrick Mahomes, and so I'm going with him this year, man.
Okay, well, it looks like we got a clean sweep. Everybody on the panel is going with the Kansas City Chiefs. So, man, like all I know is they better win, and I think that's consistent with Vegas and everybody else out there. So anybody who bet on the 49ers, and if they so happen to pull it off, somebody getting paid.
Well, let me say this, man.
And the fact that they were able to limit Odell to 3 catches, like they limited him to, I think he got them catches totally to the end of the game.
This is
they didn't even throw him the ball though.
Huh?
This is what I'll say. I think all this shit is fixed. I've been saying this as long as I've known you. I think all this shit is fixed. I don't know if y'all noticed, but white quarterbacks are dying, and they hoping for a white quarterback star. They're hoping for one at the college level. They're looking for one at the pro level. So if Purdy does pull it out, it's on the strength that they need a white quarterback. Because right now, it's a black quarterback league, and it's getting blacker with every draft. And you honestly, you think about who are the white quarterbacks. They got fucking Herbert, Trevor Lawrence, Josh Allen,
Joe Burrow.
But none of them niggas winning nothing. None of them winning nothing, bro. And every draft is getting blacker and blacker, bro.
Yeah, good point. Good point. The mobile quarterback is definitely starting to take over, like the dual threat kind of a quarterback. So that's an excellent point made by my man Diesel.
Joe Burrow, the next one. He the next one to win.
But Josh Allen is a beast. Josh Allen is a beast, though. I mean, for a white quarterback,
Josh is a nigga.
Yeah.
Which means what that means is Josh makes poor decisions with the football when it matters. It's about decision making. Like Josh hella talented, but Josh gonna do some nigga shit at the wrong time.
Yeah, that's a fact. I agree with that.
Agreed. Definitely agreed on that. Kev, sticking with you here real quick, because as I was telling everybody, and I mentioned you are a New York Knicks fan, just as you are a New York Giants fan. I noticed something that happened over the course of the last game. The New York Knicks just lost a home game to the Los Angeles Lakers. And in that loss, the Madison Square Garden home fans were cheering for LeBron, just like they do or have done for Jordan, done for Kobe, even Steph Curry. How does that sit with you as a diehard New York Knicks fan from day one, watching fans in the Garden cheer for the opposing star player? Because that only happens in your arena, it seems.
Well, I mean, it is what it is, bro. You know, they call it the Mecca for a reason. Guys, stars. You got to give guys like them they credit. LeBron, Kobe, Jordan, even though as much as you don't like for them to come to your arena and actually show you out, you gotta tip your hat to them, because those are the best players. As far as the fans, I think that's some sucker shit. Me personally, I don't like it. I don't like it. And I feel like LeBron, I think there was a reason why he did that, because the whole Leon and they fixed with Clutch and all that. So now I don't know if he's trying to leave the Lakers or whatever. The whole media and the fan base out here is going crazy because he was wearing a Nick towel over him. And I'm like, yo, bro, I just don't want no part of that stuff, bro.
Yo, I was wondering about that. I think Dave, Time Zone Dave, I think you got a question. You got any questions for our resident New Yorker that's in the building here?
Man, how does it feel to y'all Knicks? Okay, y'all go through the whole regular season, and then y'all get to the playoffs, and y'all just can't do nothing. That's what I want to know. What do you think will be the difference for y'all this year?
I mean, to be honest with you, when it comes to the Knicks, right? And I hear the laughs, because we have been a joke for years, but that pretty much changed in these past 4 years. I mean, I think that we a piece away from actually, getting to the next step. I think last year a lot of people expected us not to beat the Cavs, and we beat them. And then we hit a hot Miami team. So it was unfortunate. We played a Miami team that was clicking at the right time. They was in sync at the right time. It's really hard to beat a team that's peaking at the right time. It's very hard. And but I feel like last year we made some stride, and we won a playoff series for the first time in 14 years or whatever it was. But I feel like we on the right path. I feel like if we get one more piece, I think we be a contender.
Wow. Well, yeah. I feel like we were supposed to sweep y'all if y'all wouldn't have hurt Jimmy in that one game where Josh Hart purposely kicked him in the ankle and took him out for the game. We ain't gonna talk about that because we talked about that at nauseum on your show. But y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is.
I didn't expect it to be the Cavs last year. I had the Cavs winning last year in that series.
Listen, we could talk about dirty because Bam Adebayo is fucking trying to knock Julius Randle's eye out his socket and trying to break Jalen Brunson's ankle, standing on his ankle while he's on the floor. Like, we can talk about it. I got receipts, bro.
Moving along. Thank you. We appreciate you, K-Rod, for your commentary on that one. Let's swing the pendulum. Let's swing the pendulum back 1 degree. We're going to take it back to my man, Pressure for Real. About your Cowboys, I got a question for you. And then my man, Time Zone Dave, got a question for you as well. My question is, I was online the other day, and I saw this little beef, or if you want to call it a little beef, a little back and forth going on between CeeDee Lamb Mama and and I don't know if she was talking to the management or if she was talking to Dak personally, but then I saw Dak's brother get involved in it. I then saw Micah Parsons starting to tweet a little something. What's going on with all this back and forth? And do you think any of this is going to be a setback for the Cowboys in the upcoming season with them all, their whole family feud going on online? How you feel about that, Pressure?
Well, personally, I'm not a fan of it going anyway. I mean, the thing about it is it's just can drive a wedge in between the players. And you look at, I understand that you're fans, and I understand that, I mean, at the end of the day, you're rooting for your son before the team. You want your son to do great before the actual team. But I just don't think there's any place for it because, I mean, any other job, any other career that you're doing, you're not going to tweet, my manager or my coworker did this, in my opinion. So I don't think it's going to be an issue. I'm sure that they're probably.
You're hoping it's not going to be an issue. You hoping it ain't going to be an issue. I mean, like me coming to work and my coworker's mom just sent me a letter saying, dude, you suck at your job. You messing my son's money up. And then he comes to work and then we don't have no problems.
I think it's different than that. I think it's different than that because it's more of a fan situation. Because as a professional athlete, you see that stuff all the time, I'm sure. Anytime you have a bad game, anytime you have a bad season, you've got people tweeting or even in the media, they're talking down on you. So I think you have a thicker skin than just the average person. But, I mean, it's definitely not good. But I don't think it's going to affect how things happen. And, I mean, CD, my boy, he got that OU DNA in him. So he's been elite since college. But, I mean, he's had some inopportune drops as well. So I think it's just emotions took over and things kind of got out of hand. But we'll be fine in the sense that we'll do what we've been doing. We'll put up numbers in the regular season. And until you break through in the postseason, it's the same thing every year. So it is what it is.
That sound like some confidence. I mean, it sounds like, a little empty confidence, but it's still confidence nonetheless. Time Zone Dave, go ahead.
I'm thoroughly confident in what we're going to do. I know what we're going to do. I knew what we were going to do this year. What happened?
Go ahead, Dave. It's on you. Go ahead with the next question.
You ain't gonna ask bro your question?
Are you talking to me?
No, I did. Yeah, no, I did. That was my question. I was asking him about those tweets and the little Twitter beef between the teammates of Dallas on the Cowboys. So that's cool. But if you have a question for him, here's your chance to take your shot at him. If not, then we can let him off the hot seat if you want to let him make it.
I just want to see where his brain's at in terms of the team. You know what I'm saying? It was first of all, y'all got to fire coach. I'm sorry, coach got to go. I don't know why y'all resign him. He got to go. Coach got to go.
I thought he was done. I gotta agree with my young partner here. Hold on, Kev. You got something to chime in, Kev?
I want to ask him when is it time to tell Jerry Jones, yo, I need you to step the fuck down, and I need you to get somebody else to run this team the right way. And you stay you be an owner and get somebody to handle the football business side of things.
Well, let me hit you first, Kev, because it's fresh on my dome. But that's never gonna happen. And even when Jerry can no longer do it, no matter what that situation is, how that comes about, it's always going to be a Jones. Always. And Steven is there with him. So I'm sure they're bouncing ideas off each other. So it's always going to be a Jones until the end of time.
So how do you feel about what Dave asked you in regards to the coaching situation? Do you think he needs to go? Because I personally thought his job was done.
I thought he was gone. I thought he was gone.
That first game, like y'all just.
Right. I thought he was gone. I was looking for him to be gone. Mm-hmm. But I don't want another retread. And that's people, Cowboys fans, oh, Belichick's available. Oh, so-and-so's available. We need some of these young guys. You see teams hitting on the young guys, first-time coaches. Why not? With McCarthy, he did it in Green Bay, just undisciplined team. We were second in penalties with like 120 only to the Jets. So, I mean, you're undisciplined and you're not bringing that structure. There's no consequence. We're doing whatever out there. And it's hard to win when you're giving people 5, 10, 15 yards. So I thought he was gone. He isn't. He'll probably be gone next year.
Yeah, this is last year to do something. He out of there.
Quinn left. I wanted him back, but the defense did kind of falter. We lost Witt, who was a D coordinator. We'll probably lose Al Harris, who's our secondary cornerbacks coach, who's done great.
Personally, I think y'all need a major overhaul. I think y'all need like a little overhaul. And I also think
I'm all for it.
I think that's what y'all need. And I also think Dak might need to find a new home.
I'm sorry?
Could you see Dak Prescott being gone within the next year?
Well,
probably not.
Like, no.
Jerry Jones, for as smart as a businessman as he is, the business with Dak, the business with Tank's contract, the business with Zeke's contract, I never understood it. Dak Prescott is due $60 million, and so I'm sure we're going to re-sign him because you can't pay $60 million. If you trade him, then the cap's still blown up, and it's all future cap. So I'm sure we'll re-sign him, but I wouldn't be opposed to Dak being gone. We've won games with Cooper Rush, and then you bring in Trey Lance, and we don't do anything in free agency. But we bring in Trey Lance for, I want to say, a fourth, and his rookie contract is going to be up. So are you going to re-sign him?
Yeah, see, personally, I felt like that was a wasted move. I don't even know why y'all picked up Trey Lance. Yeah, I didn't get that at all. Diesel, you wanted to chime in real quick?
I just want to take the time to acknowledge that Precious sounds like Obama when he talks. He sounds like Obama, and in voice cadence and excuses for niggas, because I felt bad hearing this brother. Why y'all ask him that question, making him make excuses for these niggas? He really was reaching.
Backed him into a corner. That was clear out of Dave. I gave him an easy one.
And I knew Dave had some shit going because he didn't say shit early before we went live. So I knew Dave was going to come with something, which is fine. But I just don't understand the organization and what the end goal is, because we're doing the same thing. And I mean, you win the NFC East. I mean, that's great, but you're bounced in the first round. You don't have
that's just been the story
to show. Yeah,
that's been
you've got 60 tied up with Dak. You've got 20 tied up with Tank, and for the last 3 years, I believe his highest sack total was 6.5 sacks, and you got Micah Parsons on the other side, and you can't get home.
Yeah,
and Micah's getting double.
All right,
or triple.
Show everybody your jersey. Show everybody your jersey real quick. Show the people at home.
It's Micah.
I had to make sure he gives Micah. Give him his credit and his camera time as well.
And as I told you, after the Miami joint, like 39 quarters without a holding call on Michael Parsons.
You know what? In the words of Diesel Greasel, this shit is rigged. If it's rigged, then it's rigged. It's not just rigged against it's rigged for everybody. So I definitely hear where you coming from, but we're gonna keep the train moving. Diesel, we're gonna get to you on this one here. You did, as I mentioned at the top of the show, though he is a Detroit native, he is also a LeBron fan. He's one of the biggest LeBron fans that I've ever come across in my entire life. So my question to you, Diesel, and then my man Dave will have a question for you as well.
You better my question, at him, Dave. No softball.
Now, since Ron's son, since he's been so mediocre at USC, do you still see LeBron trying to stick it out and last in this league long enough for his son to not get drafted or get drafted or whatever the case is? How do you see that playing out since Bronny is looking quite mediocre right now?
He'll get drafted regardless.
I feel like, yes, Bronny looks mediocre if you look at his numbers. Overall,
he looks mediocre, period. What you mean?
Overall, USC program looks mediocre. When you think USC basketball, you thinking Juju Watkins, the women's is hooping. You know what I'm saying? USC men suck at basketball. They're not good as a team. He plays on a bad team, and he's not a great player.
Salute to Harold Miner. Harold Miner, shout out. Good.
I don't really got no concerns about him turning into a decent player because he's young. If I'm Bronny need to be staying in college, just getting all the pussy you can and living the best life that you could. And by the way, I play basketball too. Can he be good enough to be serviceable on the NBA roster? Sure. But to me, Bronny's hoop dream died when the nigga stopped growing at 6'3". You know what I'm saying? Like, he's 6'3", nigga. Like, he not that big and he not that exceptional. And so, but honestly, I think when he had the issue with his heart, I think that whole hoop dream died. and Bron just ain't saying shit about it because it's an unrealistic expectation, man. Like it's a miracle for him to even be playing, But now it wouldn't surprise me if he stick around for Bryce because Bryce is every bit of 6'6" and be hooping. I don't know if you watched them Bryce clips, but Bryce is
Bryce is the better.
Like Bryce is the fucking dog, like because
he's the so they've been hyping up the wrong brother. I guess
Bronny got a lot of potential.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I don't even think that Bronny is going to want to play pro ball, bro. I think that hopefully in college he finds himself and find something that he'd rather do than play ball. You know what I'm saying? Because why ride the bench? Or personally, if I was Bronny, I wouldn't want to play ball because niggas going to compare me to my dad, who's like the most hated nigga ever. You know what I'm saying? So it's fucking pointless because there's nothing that he could do to be better than his dad. Just like it's nothing that his dad could do to be considered better than Jordan. Like, so it's pointless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Go, K-Rod, you want to jump in?
I'll be honest with you. I think the little brother is better than Bronny.
Yeah, Bryce, for sure.
Yeah, I think Bryce is it.
That's what they're saying.
I like that kid. Yeah. And the thing with Bryce is nobody talk about him.
Everybody seems to
the radar.
Be giving Bryce under the radar. Yeah. I think he has. If you have a question for Diesel related to LeBron or his Tampa Bay Bucks, anything at all?
You talking to me?
That's for Dave. Yo, Dave, you there? I think Dave, you froze.
Yeah, you cut out.
Yo.
Okay. I hear you, Dave. You there?
Yeah.
All right, you got a question for Diesel and the Tampa Bay Bucks or a LeBron question? Anything you want to throw at him? This is the time. Shoot the shot.
They needed Baker Mayfield to come and push them boys out after Brady left.
Okay. First off, let me address pressure. Let me know because I've been waiting to say. I hope you say Baker about the Baker man. Let me give y'all a real history lesson about the Bucs. Let me give y'all a brief history lesson. We had a nigga named Jameis Winston who I loved because I'm a Florida fan. You know what I'm saying? We had Jameis Winston as our quarterback. This nigga threw 30 interceptions and we was 7-9. So I knew we was good. So when we got Brady, nigga, I knew we was winning the Super Bowl because we won 7 games with a nigga that threw 30 interceptions. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, nigga, just throw half of them and we win in the Super Bowl. And what Brady came in and did. That nigga threw half of them.
He did it.
And he came in through 13 of them and we went to the Super Bowl. So I knew we was going to be good. Baker is trash. Baker's fucking trash. Now, Baker is he's not like Cowboy trash. He's not like Baker wasn't that one pick. Baker is trash because he's a 6-foot white boy who's not Drew Brees. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, a 6-foot white boy, you can't see over the line, you're not super fucking accurate, and you don't have a special arm. So therefore, nigga, you mid. Like Baker is mid at best.
But you can win with him.
No, we really couldn't because we only beat like 3 teams with a winning record all year. We was trash, bro. We shouldn't have been in the playoffs.
Too.
Huh?
A lot of that is team too.
No, our defense was good. We just couldn't run the ball, but we're just not that very good. Todd Bowles is a dumb nigga coach. I hate Todd Bowles. He's not a good coach. He's not fucking good. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a defensive head coach, and our defense ain't the best defense in the league, nigga. We're not even top 5, and you got one job, and you get to make all the decisions. So we shouldn't even win as far as we did in the playoffs. That's a testament to how well our defense played, and Baker did make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But we can't win a Super Bowl with Baker ever.
No, I don't think you can either.
Exactly. No nigga named Baker will ever.
I agree with Diesel and Kev. Yo, I agree. I don't think so.
Right.
I don't think so either.
You can win games with Baker.
Man, we're not in the business of being the Cowboys, man. We trying to win. We trying to win, Bay, nigga.
That's cowboy logic right there. That's cowboy. We can win a bunch of games. We ain't gonna win the big one.
At the end of the day, if you don't win the Super Bowl, it's a lost year. And only one team is going to have a great season, period.
Agreed. I definitely agree with you on that. But yeah, we got some real good dialogue going on, and I definitely feel everybody's point and what. Whoa, pause. I
Oh,
definitely. Like,
where
whoa.
Dan at? Yo, that's
Hey,
crazy.
Yo, hold up. I'm gonna pause that. What, what we're gonna get into right now, this segment of the show, we're gonna have a little bit of fun. What we're gonna have now is what we call the Time Zone Sports History Bowl. This basically is I'm gonna ask questions related to any of one of your teams. Myself and Dave will be alternating asking different questions. It'll be multiple choice answers. Whoever answers the question gets 7 points if they answer for their own team. If someone else answers for your team, then they get 8 points, which is the 2-point conversion. So this is a test of your own team history and your own team knowledge. So if y'all see the comments, the little comment tab in the upper right-hand corner, I want you to go there. And if you know the answer before I read all the multiple choices, you can go ahead and put the answer, the name of the person in there, and throw it in there. Otherwise, just listen for a letter A, B, C, or D, and you answer with the correct answer. At the end of the day, we're going to tally it up and see who is our Sports Time Zone History Bowl champion.
I didn't come here to win.
This is going to be
Just like the Cowboys.
Yeah,
Just like the Cowboys, bro.
All right. I'm gonna start this one off. I got the first question, and then Time Zone Dave gonna come with the second question. Question number 1, and y'all put this in the comments if y'all know the answer. First person to answer gets the points. Question number 1: who is the all-time New York Knicks 3-point leader? Is it A, Carmelo Anthony, B, Allen Houston, C, John Starks, or D, Latrell Sprewell? All-time New York Knicks 3-point shooter, 3-point.
If I'm not mistaken, it should be John Starks.
That is the answer. That is correct. Sorry, Diesel. You did put in B for Allen Houston, but the answer is John Starks. John Starks is the number 1 leader of New York Knicks 3-point shooters.
Did you see my
He actually
bet you Houston got a higher 3-point field goal percentage than him.
Yeah, Allen Houston does have a higher 3-point shooting percent.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, so I definitely I give it to you on that. You can't get half points. But
I was thinking because the nigga had the better percentage, he probably should have made more. But Starks probably had way more attempts because he had a green light and had the ball in his hand a lot more. So
yeah, I mean he was definitely the guy. So he had the ball in his hand more. He was a go-to guy. So John Starks was the correct answer for that. All right, Time Zone Dave, you got the next question queued up. Go ahead and let it rip.
Hey, hold on now.
Yep.
Hey, mine is locked up here. Hold on.
Well, you probably ain't even answered no way. I know you ain't said
Houston. I typed Houston, but I was under private chat. And then
no, not in private. Go to the comments. The comments tab. That's what you need to be.
I gotta log in to what you call it. I'm gonna just yell mine out.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, if you got it.
Because it's time stamped in there. I mean, if you put it in the private chat, it's still in there.
Private chat too.
Oh,
it's time stamped.
Yeah, it said, yeah, that's what I got.
It said join the chat.
All right. Don't sweat it. If you know the answer, just shout it out then. That counts just like the timestamp point. Diesel, you can continue to type in yours. All right, Time Zone Dave, go ahead with your question. You got one for him. I think Time Zone Dave, you in the Matrix over there. All right, go ahead.
I got one for them Dallas boys.
Go ahead.
Yeah. What place What place did the Cowboys finish in 2022 NFL season? Was they first, second, last, or third?
Are we talking about in conference or in the league?
In their conference. In their division.
2022?
Was they first?
Second.
Yes, 2022.
They were second. Because the Eagles
was
was
they first,
first.
second, third, or last?
All right, Diesel chimed in with
Yes,
second.
is correct.
Okay, Diesel got those points. Diesel gets 8 points. That's 8 points for Diesel.
Everybody.
My man Diesel with the 2-point conversion. That's 8 points. So right now, Diesel's in the lead with 8. Kev got 7.
I never forgive y'all for sending Tom Brady home in the playoffs.
And Pressure still has not gotten onto the into the scoring column yet. All right, next question.
Ladies and gentlemen.
The next question. The Detroit Pistons all-time rebound leader is A. Dennis Rodman.
Worm.
You going with Ben Wallace?
I'm going Big Ben.
Anybody?
I'm going with Dennis Rodman. I'm going with Dennis Rodman.
Let me finish reading all the questions. Dennis Rodman. B. Ben Wallace. C. Andre Drummond. D. Bill Laimbeer. Diesel, you already said yours.
Laimbeer.
Laimbeer is the correct answer. Pressure for real. That's 8 points.
You know, hey, that was a gift.
Bill Laimbeer is the all-time. Yeah, he gave you
because I'm generous, bro. That's a gift, man. You're welcome.
Big. All right, Ben gets on the board with 8 points, tied with Diesel. Kev with 7. All right, Time Zone Dave, it's on you. Next question.
Who did the Knicks defeat to win their first NBA championship? San Antonio Spurs, Rochester Royals, Houston Rockets, or the Los Angeles Lakers?
Ooh.
I'm going to say the Lakers.
The Royals.
We're Royals.
Kev said Lakers. Everybody else said Royals. But Kev, all right, Kev. Kev gets. All right, Kev. That's another 7 points for Kev. Kev is now in the lead with 14 points. 8 points for Diesel. 8 points for Pressure for real. This is getting heated up. All right, my man Kev just came back. I was like, yo, y'all ain't getting none of this. Y'all ain't getting none of this. You're not getting no blood clots.
No one knows Knicks history but Knicks, man.
All right, I got something for y'all boys. Okay, we're going to switch it over to college football. I'm throwing y'all a little curveball here. All right, Sam Bradford is number 3 on the all-time passing leaders list for the Oklahoma Sooners. Who is number 2 on the list? Would it be A, Jalen Hurts, B, Baker Mayfield, C, Baker Kyler Murray, or D? Who said? I heard. Who said it first, Dave? Who said Baker first?
He did.
That sounded like Pressure. I think I heard Pressure's voice first. I'm just going off of what I heard. Was it Pressure? Okay. All right, Pressure. Pressure, you get that, but that's your own team, so you get 7 points for that.
So
we're gonna give you your 7.
We
good job on getting that.
Damn, my bad. I missed that.
You take what's given. It's all good. You get. Trust me, there'll be more opportunities for you to get it. All right, Time Zone Dave. Next question is on you, Time Zone Dave. What's the next question?
Okay, this is for this really up Diesel alley for them Bucks.
Okay.
In what year did the Tampa Bay Bucks move into Raymond Jones Stadium? 1998, 1988, 1999, 1997.
97.
98.
I got 97 from Pressure, 98 from.
I'm going to say 98.
Greasel got it. It was 98.
Oh,
That's
Diesel
right,
got
baby.
it. Diesel already got it. All right.
Cup Nation.
All right, Diesel.
I was there.
That's 7
Hey,
points
did
for
he say
Diesel.
90? I thought he said 97. I thought somebody
No.
said 97.
Pressure said 97.
No,
I
Pressure
said-
said
Oh,
97.
it was
Pressure
Precious,
said 97.
right?
New York. This
Yeah,
ain't even got
yeah.
nothing to do with you.
Yo,
Get out of here.
Just like a New York man.
All right. So since New York want to speak up, all right. Who leads all New York Giants tight ends in all-time yards for tight ends?
Mike
Bavaro.
Bavaro.
Let me read them.
I already called it.
Well, you hold on. Once you say the wrong answer, you done. You said Shockey first, Pressure. You done.
I said Bavaro.
No, I said Shockey. That was me.
I said Bavaro.
Oh, you said Shockey.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
so you said
No, I
Bavaro,
said
Pressure.
Bavaro.
They both kind of said it at the
Okay,
same time,
Pressure.
though.
I gotta get the
Who-
8. I'm not a
So hold
New York
on.
Knicks.
Hey, Dave. Who said Bavaro first? Was it K Rod or was it Pressure? Which one? Who said it first? Because I don't know. I don't know.
I think it was Pressure.
Okay. All right.
Pressure might have said.
All right, Pressure.
Good
I'm gonna give you your 8.
Time
He
zone.
said wait. He said he think though.
No, that's a man.
He said he think.
All right, Pressure.
Pressure got it.
Pressure got 2 of them 8 point. The 2 of them conversions. Boy, Pressure, he started to turn up and cook. All right, Dave, it's on you. Time zone, Dave. Go hit him with the next one.
Okay, this for the 313 right here.
Okay.
Who is the Detroit Pistons all-time leader in points, steals, and assists?
Ooh.
All 3.
Zeke.
Isaiah. Yeah.
He says
Bob
he quit.
Lander.
Yo, K-Rod, I thought you would have got that one, Kev. I thought you would have jumped in and stole that one.
I was trying to wait until the
we got Bob Lander. Okay,
Yeah, you don't gotta wait for all of the answers.
Bob
If
Lander.
you already know it, you could just jump right in and say it before we get through all of them. If you know it like that. So who is that? Diesel?
I said Isaiah Thomas. That's the answer. It was Zeke, man.
All right. So
Yeah.
Diesel with the 7 point. You got 7 points off of that. All right. So damn, boy, it's getting heated up. All right, next question. This one we're gonna go back to New
I'm
York.
about to bring us some more questions.
This one is going back to New York. All right. The first ever New York Knicks player to win a slam dunk contest. Was it A, Kenny Walker, B, Nate Robinson, C, Obi Toppin?
Kenny Walker.
Kev. All right, Kev. Way to go, K-Rod. That's 7 points for you.
The Skywalker.
It was Kenny Walker.
Yeah.
It was Kenny Walker. That's the correct answer. Way to go. All right. So Kev right now with another 7 points. We got Diesel with a 7, an 8, and a 7, and then Ben with 2 8s and a 7. So it looks like right now Pressure is ahead by a margin, a short margin. He's ahead right now. All right, Dave, do you got another one, or you want me to take the next question too? Look like Dave is in frozen mode right there. So
I got one right here.
Time zone is stuck in time.
okay, all right, go ahead, Time Zone.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. What is the New York Knicks' longest winning streak? Is it 20 games, 16 games, 22 games,
22.
or 18 games?
22.
16.
I'm gonna say 18.
Nope.
It's 22.
Yeah. Kev got it right. It's 18.
Who got that?
Hey.
Okay, all right, K-Rod. K-Rod know his squad. He know his squad. Hey, K-Rod, I hope some of your Knicks and Ish people is watching this show. They should be cheering you on right now. Yo, my man K-Rod coming through. All right, that's another 7. K-Rod just took the lead with that one, by the way. He just jumped in the lead with that. So very good shit. All right. So The Dallas Cowboys last Super Bowl win, was it the 1995 season?
1995.
Deion Sanders was one of the starting corners. Who was the strong safety on that team? Was it
Woodson.
A,
Woodson.
All right, sir.
Evan Williams?
Man, I said the whole
B,
name.
You freezing.
Darren Woodson is the answer. Who got that? Darren Woodson is the answer. Pressure, you get 7 points. 7 points for Pressure for getting his own thing. I didn't even get to it. He already knew it was Woodson.
Yeah, we don't need
I got to see you. All right, Dave, you got one? You got one low?
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, did you say it before Pressure?
No, I said Darren Woodson. He said Woodson.
Because I heard
I said 2 words. He said one. So technically, you would have heard the one word first.
No. No.
Oh man. Hey, y'all wilding out. All right, Dave. Time Zone Dave, go ahead and give us the next one. These boys got me over here wilding. Go ahead.
All right, I'm bringing it back.
Time Zone Dave, you with us?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, you go for it.
Okay, this is back to Detroit. Which player has the highest single season free throw percentage in the history of Detroit Pistons?
Joe Dumars.
Wrong. Joe Dumars, Chauncey Billups,
okay,
Jody Meeks, or Bill Laimbeer.
Oh, he threw Jody in there. Jody might have that, man.
Laimbeer.
It might be Jody. I want to say Chauncey, but it might be Jody because he threw that name in there.
I heard you say Chauncey first.
The answer is Chauncey.
Chauncey is what I think it is.
That was Diesel.
Great answer.
Hey, Diesel, we should take them points away because you tried to change your answer. You tried to change your answer. Don't try to be slick. You said you only get one chance.
I said Chauncey first.
You did, yeah, you did say Chauncey, so I'm gonna give you that. But next time you try to switch your answer, we ain't gonna get it to you. So we're gonna let you.
I wasn't trying to switch it. I said it's probably, but I wasn't changing my answer, man. It was Chauncey.
All right, we're gonna let you make it with that one. We gonna let you make it.
Think you win, son.
All right, here we go. Next question here. Okay, this should be a good one. All right. What college? This is for the Cowboys, by the way. What college did Emmitt Smith go to?
Florida.
Was it A?
Florida.
Okay.
Already
all right. He got it. He already got it. Good Lord. Oh, man.
Faster, bro. That's what it is, bro.
Hey, upgrade your service, brother.
You got that fiber. That's all that is, man.
Hey, pressure out here. Pressure is cleaning up. All right. Time Zone Dave, you got it. You got another
Pressure
one?
came in here wearing this jersey and shit. This nigga trying to get wins any way he can.
Ready.
Right?
Yeah.
Kev trying to stay warm, man. Ain't nobody ready for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Time Zone, you got one or you want me to take it? You got another one?
See, that's
yeah.
He froze up.
I got one.
All right, go ahead, run it. Time, boy, he on a crazy delay.
Who did the Dallas Cowboys? Well, I'm about to change computers. This shit irritating. Can you hear me?
Go ahead. Ask it. We can hear you.
Who did the Dallas Cowboys? Who did the Dallas Cowboys beat in back-to-back Super Bowls?
Bills.
40. Yeah.
Kansas City.
Bills. He got it.
The Bills, man. Bills, bro.
It's the Bills.
I was a Bills fan.
Diesel
Fucking
already
Terminator.
said it.
Don
Diesel
Beebe
said
and
the
them niggas.
Bills.
Wide left.
Diesel said the Bills. That's 8 points for Diesel. That's 8 points for Diesel for the 2-point conversion for stealing that one. So good job for Diesel. All right. We got. I'm gonna tally up these points in a minute, but we got this next question. This is for Tampa Bay Bucks. All right, so y'all listen up.
Y'all don't know shit about
who
Bucks.
leads the Tampa Bay Bucks. Who leads the Tampa Bay Bucks in all-time sacks? Would it be
Warren?
A. Warren Sapp.
Derrick Brooks.
Pressure.
He's like third. I tell you, man, this nigga
Pressure got that 8 points.
This nigga work at Tesla, don't you? You work at Tesla.
He got that.
No, I do not. I do not.
That's why I try to tell y'all boys to use the chat thing, but y'all say now y'all want to just shout it out.
No,
so,
these niggas don't know how to log in. Y'all penalizing me for following instructions.
I didn't know we had to log in.
Exactly.
He told me to get on whatever this is, StreamYard. And I did.
There y'all go. All right. Hey, Time Zone Dave, you got any more for us?
Yeah.
All right, hit us off with it.
This is for the Detroit Pistons. Who was Detroit's #1 pick in 2007?
Multiple choice. What's the choices?
Yeah, give me some names.
Time Zone over there. He on that good sticky icky boy. What strain you bust open today, my boy? Why you have over there, sir? You have a good thing for me? Yeah, boy. That boy have a nice thing that's up. Boy, turn up right now, boy. Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, look at Diesel. Look at Diesel.
Oh, it's too late.
Oh.
Diesel.
I'm waiting on some choices. I'm waiting on some choices.
No.
If I had to answer, I would just say the name.
No, but you trying to play it cool. But
I'm figuring. I'm like, if it's an essay, I got to do research. If it's a multiple choice, I can abracadabra.
No, he over there.
I'm over there next to my bitch.
What's the multiple? What's the choices?
Dave ain't got no choices.
Dave don't know. Nobody know.
The choices is.
Thank you.
The question is, who was Detroit Pistons' #1 pick in 2007?
And what the choices are?
What are the multiple choice, Dave? It's multiple choice.
The choices is Jonas Jerebko, Rodney Stuckey, or Andre Drummond.
Drummond.
Andre Drummond.
I already said Drummond.
No, we didn't draft him that early. We didn't draft him in 07. We didn't draft Stuckey that early.
Not in 07.
So
the answer is Rodney Stuckey.
We didn't draft Stuckey in 07.
Nobody gets it.
So nobody gets points on that one. Nobody gets no
that's
points.
not true, nigga. We didn't draft him. Nigga, we drafted Rodney Stuckey when I worked at AT&T with you, bro, because y'all was clowning me, remember?
Diesel, you on Google.
You were clowning me telling Rodney Stuckey.
What year was that?
That was like 2015, bro. 2015 or so. Well, no, 2007.
All right, well, if that's the case,
been going for a minute.
We're throwing out that question. Nobody gets that one. Nobody get that one right. Nobody get that one. My next question. What New York Giants? Hold on. What New York Giants wide receiver shot himself in the leg in the club?
This nigga cheating.
Dang, Pressure. How is he answering so quick? How the hell are you doing that, yo? I know. It's like I just said, like
all I needed to hear is what wide receiver. It had to be that.
But
it could have been a lot of wide receivers doing a lot of things.
But it wasn't.
That was a lucky answer.
All right. Y'all. We got 3 more questions. 3 more questions, and then we gonna tally it up for the winner. 3 more questions. Dave, you want this one, or you want me to take it? You got it, or what?
No, Dave don't get to ask. It take Dave too long to ask a question. Dave too long to ask a question.
I'm gonna give Dave one more shot. Go, Dave.
All right.
Oh, Dave. Okay. All right. Come on,
all right, cool. So 3 more questions.
I got
so this next question is going to be the final question that's related to your teams, and then the last 2 questions are related to a team that don't belong to either of you. Shout out to my man Reese Coleman, who's not here to be with us today, but Reese, these last 2 questions are dedicated to you. But this first, before we get there, staying in New York, who was the New York Knicks backup center when they played in the finals versus the San Antonio Spurs? Was it A, Charles Oakley, B, Kurt Rambis, C, Marcus Camby, or D, Anthony Mason?
Anthony Mason.
No, it was
y'all already spoke. Y'all already spoke. No. Marcus Camby is the correct answer. So
it was started, bro. I thought Marcus started.
Patrick Ewing was the Ewing was the starter.
Okay.
Yes, Ewing was still the starter.
Bro. I thought Marcus started.
Ewing was still the starter. All right. So that's the last one of those questions about your teams. Now, these next questions that I'm about to ask are related to my man Reese's squad, who's not here, but the Chicago team. So anybody y'all know any Chicago? I know, Diesel, you about to be pulling out your dreads on this one because I know how you feel about Chicago. But we're going to ask these questions anyway because we need to determine a winner. So,
and these are worth 7.
Who was the starting point guard for the Chicago Bulls' first NBA championship? Was it A?
Armstrong?
Oh, point guard.
You already spoke, Diesel, so that answer is no. So was it A, Steve Kerr, B, John Paxson, C, Ron? Paxson is the correct answer. So these are all bonus. These are all bonus points.
You like LeBron?
That's an 8.
You like LeBron?
He did the crown. He did the crown. He hit it with the
goddamn crown would have been hanging around your neck. It's too big for you. Too big.
Yeah, I don't got a swole melon.
He put the crown on him. All right. Next question then, since he got that. Who is the only Chicago Bulls player in history to win MVP besides Michael Jordan? Was it A?
Derrick Rose. Derrick fucking Rose.
Derrick Rose is the correct answer. Diesel Greasel.
Give it up for Diesel.
Diesel Greasel with the points. Man. All right.
He lost to LeBron.
Let's tally it up.
This is the last question here. This is the last question.
No, and, we tally up now.
No, I got to get one more question here. Oh, where's it at? Okay. All right. Here we go.
You got that phone out. Judges.
Hey,
judges.
Sending the message.
All right. So this is the last question, and this is for the 8 points. The last bonus 8 points. Who did the 1985 Chicago Bears beat to win their Super Bowl in 85? Was it, you spoken, and that's not right, so you can't speak, Pressure. Was it
You gotta wait for
I know you gotta wait and listen. See, you trying to be. You gotta be too soon there, boy. The boy trying to do too soon. You can't do them type of thing, boy. All right. Letter A. Was it the Buffalo Bills, or is it B, the Denver Broncos, C, the Houston Oilers, D, the New England Patriots?
Broncos.
The New England Patriots.
You said Broncos? The Patriots is the correct
It was the
answer.
Patriots. Good job, Cam.
So, K-Rod with the 8 points. All right, now we tally these things up, and we're going to see who won this thing. So, we about to tally it up. All right, I'm going to start with Diesel. Let's start with Diesel. So, Diesel got 8 plus 8 plus 7 plus 7 plus 8 plus 7, 45 points. 45 points for Mr. Let Them Sleep himself. 45 points. All right.
That's legit.
Then we're going to go to my man K-Rod. Let's see what K-Rod working with over here.
I don't like how you
K-Rod got that last 8, that last 8 plus 7 plus 7 plus another 7 plus 7 plus 7. K-Rod cleaned up in his own category. He definitely did that. He knows his all y'all Nixon-ish watchers, y'all got a gem right here. Kev knows what he's talking about. So you take that in your podcast. So K-Rod, 43 points. 43
That's
points.
He answered no other category.
K-Rod is just 2 points behind.
Niggas from New York are selfish. He's like, I'm only answering my shit, B. I ain't answering that shit. This shit's trash. That ass B. I ignored them niggas' questions.
You cleaned up in that one. All right. Now, so 43 points for K-Rod, 45 for Diesel. Now let's tally up Pressure for real. Pressure, he got a lot of 8. Pressure, 8 plus 8
that nigga ain't let you
plus 8 plus 7 plus 7.
He didn't know his own shit.
Hold
Those
up.
are the 7.
Yeah.
They asked you a bunch of them.
No.
Yeah. No, he had more than that. Hold on. I missed the line.
Yeah.
So he had 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 7
points, bro.
plus 7
points.
Yep. It's looking like that. Plus. Yeah. He had he won.
What is it?
Pressure for real. You actually had 61.
Oh,
58. I'm close.
Yeah. Yeah.
68.
Yeah, yeah, 61 points. 61
if you
points.
Take the 61 minus 11, you got 50. If you take 50 and subtract 23, then you down to 27. It's been 27 years since your niggas won a Super Bowl. You see what I just said?
Hey, but we won a bowl today.
Yeah.
Let the record show.
Hey, so salute to you, Pressure for real. You are now the official Sports Time Zone Sports History Bowl champion for 2024. You are the head of the class. Words that you want to say in regards to your victory tonight.
Man, I just want to thank everybody for coming out. You know what I mean? We had Diesel come through. Kev was here. We got Sports Zone.
That's right.
We got Brother Nutze yourself here. And I mean, I'm just grateful to come out here and do what I does. So let it be known. I'm the champ.
That's what's up, man.
Champ is here.
That's what's up. The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here. So, shout out to Pressure for real. Also, salute to my man Salute to my man K-Rod for coming through, man. I know your schedule is really, really busy, and it's hard to kind of, get you to lock in for this amount of time. But I appreciate you making the sacrifice to come.
Wow.
And
Wow.
Salute to Diesel.
What a
Hey, Diesel, hold it up one more time. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Hey, but this was
y'all be easy, man. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you for having me
dope
on.
Episode. Appreciate you for coming out. Real quick,
All right, Kev,
I just want to hit y'all with a quick history moment. Like we always do around this time, I just want to share a quick history moment. And this is the Super Bowl, so it's only appropriate that I show love on this Super Bowl anniversary to the man Doug Williams. Doug Williams of the Washington Redskins was the very first Black quarterback to ever start in and win a Super Bowl. So we want to send our shout out. He opened the door for all of the other brothers that are now playing the quarterback position. He opened the door for guys like Russell Wilson, who won the Super Bowl as another brother to do it. He also opened it up for Patrick Mahomes Jr. and for him to be able to do it. And we got the future is bright. We got a lot of great Black quarterbacks that are coming into the league. So Doug Williams kicked in the door, waving the faux. So salute to Doug Williams being the first ever Black quarterback to win a Super Bowl.
Shout out to Tampa Bay Buccaneers for drafting Doug. Tampa Bay drafted Doug. So this is an actual
Tampa Bay Buccaneers did draft Doug Williams. They did draft him, though he won his Super Bowl with the Washington Redskins. He was drafted by the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Got hurt. Only because the white boy got hurt. That's why the nigga got a chance. This is an actual picture.
Only because of that. Salute. Hey, Dave, you got any words? Yeah. Any parting words for us on Time Zone, Dave? You could take us out with some words that you want to say to the people and possibly to the guests as well. If you're not frozen, because you look like you frozen.
I appreciate you guys, man, coming through, man. I have fun. Appreciate the sports mentality. You guys looking out for each other. I like to think, and y'all know something. I fuck with it.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Most definitely. And every last one of us here are all independent, and we all trying to do our own thing. We all got our own little pathways going on. Everybody has their own platform. Kev, y'all make sure y'all check out his Knicks and Ish podcast. For everybody else, check out my man Diesel Greasel. He's on IG at Professionally Black. You can also contact him on Facebook, and his name is Diesel Greasel on Facebook. And Pressure for Real, for anybody who want that smoke in Madden, hit him up on his PlayStation Network ID. It's pressure_for-real. So salute once again to all of y'all for being on the show. I can't thank y'all enough for being a part of this. Everybody who was the viewers, everybody at home who took the time out to watch this show, we appreciate y'all. We can't wait to do this again. We got a big Super Bowl game coming up this coming weekend, so we just want everybody to have a good time and have fun. So once again, thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for the love. And this is yours truly, Brother Noomse, in the Time Zone podcast, and we are out.
Come on, Shafts. Let's do it.
I'm going to hit y'all with the
Good shit. And stream.
I appreciate y'all for having me, man. Y'all be easy.
Yeah, everybody.
Appreciate you, K-Rod. Thanks for coming out again, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all. More love, man. Great